Hey guys, it's Allie with Chaos Monkey, and I am unboxing my brain. Not unboxing my brain. I'm asking my brain to think. KnitCrate. Okay, got it. For KnitCrate for June, because it came right at the very end of June. So it is the June one, and it is like late, which is understandable because of the COVID. They did send it in this black mailer. And I did peek, so I knew it was in there. Well, I knew the yarn. And then the gift is, what is the gift? Oh, it's pins. Oh, okay, it's pins with KnitCrate on, the KnitCrate symbol on there, but these look like sewing pins. So I would not block with these, folks. If you're new to blocking, do not block with these because regular sewing pins will rust. And you don't want this to rust while it's blocking and get rust on your project. But these are sewing pins, so you can definitely use these for sewing. So if you're a sewer, you have some extra little pins. And then the theme for this month was June 2020 Getaway. I don't want to give away any codes. I'm just kind of scanning. Okay, so they partnered up with Tony Lipsy of TL Yarn. TL Yarn Crafts. She's a designer educator in Tunisian crochet and Tunisian crochet. I've been trying to do a Tunisian crochet project, and I have been practicing one, and I'm not good at it yet. So I'm not sure I'm ready for a shawl, but I've been practicing on like worsted weight. Okay, and then she's at www.tlyarncrafts.com. And it looks like this is what I'm covering up is the actual code for the book. It looks like the book is going to be digital again this month. So again, I think it's due to the COVID situation. So the last couple of months we've had a digital book, and that's just the way it has to be for now. I'm sure they're going to change back to their regular stuff, but we all have to adapt during this time. I really like the color. I do have the Chill Out colorway. You get a lot of purples. This one's called Haze. It is 34% cotton, 35% linen, 19% Lysol, not sure what that is, 11% nylon, 351 yards, machine wash, gentle cycle, lay flat to dry. So the colorway is Haze, and it is in the Audine Wools by KnitCrate in Interlock, which means it is the chain ply, which they seem to be doing a lot. Is it just me? Have they been doing that a lot lately with the chain ply with their own brands? And then of course it's TL's on there because she helped design the color for her patterns. And it is very soft. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it is a thinner chain ply than I've used in the past from KnitCrate. I think the last chain ply that I actually made something out of was more of a worsted weight, if I remember correctly. I think it was also a purple. So you do get a lot of purples. Like they have the Chill Out, they have the Energize, and they have the All Natural. And the All Natural always seems to be grays and tans. The Chill Out tends to always be like purples and blues, and then the Energize Me is always reds and oranges and similar things. So I got purple again. I love purple, don't get me wrong, I'm okay with purple. I just kind of like a little more variety. I did drop the sock crate because they were doing boring stuff for the sock crate again. They were doing some exciting stuff. I joined in. Well, first I couldn't get in, then I got in on the waiting list thingy. And then they went back to boring. So I dropped it. And guess what, folks? They're going back to good colors again, because that's just the way it works for me. So if you are kind of in one club, this is the regular KnitCrate, and you want a little more variety in colors, you might want to switch to the sock crate because it looks like they're doing some more exciting things over there. But I think you usually only get one skein for the sock crate, but it is at a lesser price. So just as a heads up, you will only be able to make a smaller shawl or socks, most likely. Or, you could always get the sock crate and coordinate with whatever you already have in stash. If you want to spend less money and get more exciting yarns. But I mean, I have no problem with this. This is beautiful. I can make a nice shawl with these 2 skeins. It has enough tonal to it to really give it some variety. So I have no problem. I am totally okay with this. So, and I just want to thank you guys too. If you want to go ahead and use my link down below, if you're not a part of KnitCrate, you can get, through my link, you can get a crate for $5. And that helps me out. I get points and free crates to unbox. So thank you for everybody who's been doing that. I really appreciate it. And I will put the link down below. So like I said, for next month, I'm sure that it will be back to normal, because I kind of got that inkling when I kind of checked in with them through YouTubes and stuff, that they were going back to the boxes, they were going to go back to the printed catalogs, and they were going to go back to hopefully closer to regular shipping times, because it's usually about mid-month, and this one didn't get here till like the very, very, very end of June because of shipping delays. So hopefully things are going to kind of kick back on track if you are interested in trying it out. They also do, they will reveal the yarns every month. So when you choose your preference, the Chill Out, the Energize, or the Natural or Neutral, you can check it out ahead of time, and if you don't like the unveiling for your month, you can change it. So let's say this month they had a color I didn't like in the Chill Out, they will preview it in time for you to change it to something, to the others that you like the colors better for. So you're not trapped, is my point. When you pick one of the preferences, you're not stuck with it. They will let you change it. Of course, you have to change it by a certain time, but as long as you get your change in, you can change around monthly. So don't think you're stuck if you pick one particular preference. I just wanted to get that out there too, because I don't know if I've been saying that every time. And I did see that they were getting ready to do the unveiling for July. So I'm going to check that out and see if it's more purple, if maybe I want to switch to another preference for July. But I don't know. I do like purple, and I'm not quite purpled out, and it depends on the other colors. If there's another color and another preference that I cannot resist, I will switch. So, alrighty, enough rambling. So this was the June KnitCrate. I believe for May was the one where we got all of the berry yarns for hand dyeing. I have not dyed yet, only because I am super duper ooper busy and I have not been able to do it. I've been doing 50 million other things, but I do want to do some dyeing, yarn dyeing pretty soon. And so yeah, nothing to show there for you guys. I haven't finished any KnitCrate projects and I haven't dyed the yarn for May. And I'm going to check out the patterns. I think this pattern, does that look like Tunisian, you guys, just on the cover? I don't know if it's going to focus, but it might be a Tunisian crochet on the pattern on the front. But I'll check out the patterns digitally and see if I like any of them, and if I do, I'll probably do one and throw it on this yarn. So okay, you guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and get this up. I will kind of have some videos bunched together because of all the late deliveries. End of June, early July. And sorry about that. It just kind of all came at the end. And I'll get them up and move on. And hopefully one of my next videos will be more of a show and tell versus a unboxing. But we'll see. Okay, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.